Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about how you can manage warranty in Dynamics 365 Business Central. So my Business Central version is version 17.5 right now, and you could see I have 17.5 here. And I log into my Business Central with the role center as a service manager. So you could see my role has the service manager selected. And I can search service item and go to the service item list. And so for the service item I created here, you could see for these pumps, and I have the warranty starting date and warranty ending date. And this warranty can be the warranty of the parts or can be the warranty of the labor. So the reason you could see I have a 1 year duration for the warranty, no matter for the parts and labor. The reason I have this 1 year automatically populated on my service item is because in the service management setup, if you look at the service management setup, and I have the default warranty duration set up as 1Y, which means 1 year. Okay, so that's why when you create a service item, it will automatically calculate the warranty starting date and ending date. The starting date will be the date of usually if you created a service item from your sales order, then it's the posting date of the sales shipment. So that will be your starting date, and the ending date will be based on that warranty 1 year. So it's adding 1 year to the starting date. Okay, but let's see how I created this service item. And so one way you can use the service item to manage your warranty. If you don't want to use the service order, service item, you just can use the regular sales order, and you have to set up the item tracking code. And the item tracking code can be a serial number tracking. And you have to set up the warranty. You have to set up the warranty formula calculation. You have to manually enter the warranty. So first, let me show you how you can create the service item with the warranty starting date, ending date, so you can activate your warranty when you create a service order with the service item to a customer. Okay, so we start by going to my service manager role center. On the role center, you can see I have the items listed here. So on the item list, I can select an item which is an inventory item. And then on the item card, I need to have the service area group defined. So let's go to, so I have some item which set up with serial tracking. Usually the item set up with serial tracking is like kind of like electronic components, parts, and devices. And so let's go to my service. This is the serial tracking item. So I have to make sure on the serial tracking item, in order to create a service item, I have to set up a service item group. So I have a service item group set up here. Just take a look here. So on this service item group code, I set up as a parts. Then you can set up the default contract discount %. This means the service contract. So if you have service contract with your customer, like a 1 year contract or whatever, then you can have a discount for that contract. You can set up the default discount. And this is the default service price group. Like if you have different price groups for different service customers, then you can set up the default service price group here. And you can set up the default response time, either if you have to send out the parts within 24 hours, 48 hours, it's just based on your agreement with your customer. And then make sure you have to check the check mark, create a service item. Only when this is checked, then when you ship the item from the sales order, then it will create that service item. Okay, so we already have that set up. So that's just select this code as our service item group code. And then for this item, if you look at the item tracking first tab, I have the item tracking code defined, and I have the serial number and number series for this item tracking. And if we look at this item tracking code, we added item tracking code. So one thing I want to point it out is like if you don't create your service item, you just want to use the the generic, the inventory item, then you can set up the warranty date formula here on the item tracking code for that serial number tracking. So you can turn on the require warranty date entry. So for example, you import the products from overseas vendor, and then that vendor may have a warranty date on the electronic components or parts. Then you want to enter their warranty date, but when you sell the item to the customer, you want to enter your warranty date if you are provide additional warranty instead of the manufacturer warranty. Okay, so then you have to manually enter the warranty date on the item tracking line when you receive the item, and then you have to manually enter the warranty date on the item tracking on the sales line, item tracking line of the sales line when you sell the item. If you don't want to do that, you just want to use your manufacturer's warranty date, then you can set up a warranty date formula. And then based on the date you received the item, then it's gonna use that date as the warranty start date and calculate whatever date you set up here to that purchase order receipt date as the ending date for your warranty. Okay, so that's for you to use sales item instead of service item, just an inventory item on the sales order. So you can use that item tracking code to define the warranty. Okay, so first let's talk about we already have the serial tracking, this inventory item created, and we're gonna create a sales order for this inventory item. For the sales order, when we post the sales order, because we selected the service item group, and we check the checkbox for create a service item on that service item group code. So when we create a sales order, when you ship the sales order, it will automatically create the service item for you, and it will automatically calculate the warranty date. Okay, so let's go to the sales order first, and then I'm gonna put this item on the sales order. Let's create a new sales order by clicking on the new button, and then we can enter a customer on the sales header, and then enter this item on the sales line. Okay, so let's just enter the customer number 10,000 as example. So this is a Kohu Venere, and then on the sales line, I'm just gonna enter. So for this item, it's called a serial tracking. I'm just gonna enter this item name. So then I want to ship from the blue location for the quantity of 10. Okay, and let's take a look of our item tracking line to see what we have on the item tracking line right now. So if you go to the line related information, click on item tracking line. So we don't have anything here. So we have to select from the inventory what lot we want to, what serial number we want to ship. Okay. So here you can see I don't have anything. I don't have anything in the lot actually, because this is a serial number, serial tracked. So I was drew into the wrong spot. I have to draw into the serial number instead. Okay, so in the serial number list, I have a bunch of serial numbers here, and because I'm gonna ship 10 of them, so I'm just gonna click on OK. Also, this one I have to define each of them separately, because for the serial tracked item, each serial number only represent quantity 1. So I don't want to waste the time just to define those. I'm just gonna change the quantity on my sales line to be 2. So then we can save some time to define those serial number. Okay, and then let's go back to my item tracking line again. We just need to add one more for the serial number. So then we can ship this sales order. Okay, let's just select another one. Okay, let's drop to the top, and so I'm gonna use this one. So as an okay, so we are good now because we have quantity 2. defined on the item tracking line, which match the quantity on the sales line. And now we can release the sales order, and then we can post the shipment. So the service item will generate when you post the sales shipment. Let's take a look. So okay, so that's just the post this sales shipment. Then we can go to the service item and take a look. So on the sales line, you could see quantity shipped. It should say 2. Quantity shipped, it says 2. Okay, so which means we already shipped the 2 item. Then if we go back to our service item, we should see an actual 2 service item has been created. And let's take a look on the row center. If we go back to our row center and go to the service item, okay, so you can click on this. This is the company name to take you back to the row center. So then you click on this service items, then you should see 2 actual service items added at the bottom of the service item list. And these service items will have the warranty date, starting date, and ending date automatically populated as well. So you can see here, it's for the serial tracked for that item. So we have 2 items here. One is with the serial number SN-00003, another SN-00004, okay? And we have the starting date, ending date automatically calculated. The reason you are seeing the starting date is starting from this date because I'm using the trial version of Business Central, and my work date is as 2022, January 31st. So that's why when I create a sales order, my posting date is using that work date. So that's why you could see this warranty starting date is using this date, and it's adding 1 year to the warranty. And we have the parts and the labor covered in the warranty. Okay, so if you found there's anything you need to change for that warranty, you can go to your service item. Then you can edit the service item. Then you can change it. So for example, originally your warranty is 1 year, but you found it's a mistake. You should actually it's only one. It should be 1 month or 3 months. Then you can just edit the service item. Go to the service item card and click on edit. And then you can change the starting date and ending date. Let's say the ending date will be 6 months. So let's just change it to 2022. Okay, June 30th, 2022. Okay, so that's for 6 months. You can change them and modify them if anything changed, and you can warranty 50% of the parts or 100%. It just it's up to your organization's policy. Okay, and you can also update the labor percent for the coverage if it's 80% or whatever. So you can update these based on your company's policy for the service items. Okay, so this is easy to manage, and then you can create a service order if you are not using next time. If you are not using the sales order to ship this service item, you want to send technician your resources together with these parts. So you don't need to create a sales order. You have to create a service order. Then on the service order, you have to enter this service item. So another way for you to use the warranty is you use the warranty date formula on the warranty on the item tracking code, like I mentioned at the beginning on the serial number item tracking code. So on the purchase order, if we create a purchase order, we add that item, then we have to make sure when you post the receipt, it will automatically, let's just put the invoice number as that. Then let's enter our serial number here. So when you do this, enter the item on the line, and when you go to the item tracking line, then you have to make sure you so because we selected using the warranty date calculation formula, and we can just assign item tracking serial number so to the item tracking line, and I'm just gonna create 2 item tracking serial number. And then you could see right now the warranty date is not populated. So that's post and receive this purchase order, and then we can take a look of this item again. So after you post a purchase receipt and you create a sales order, and on the item tracking line of the sales line, on the sales order, then you drill into the serial number, then you could see the warranty date is automatically populated based on the posting of the purchase receipt document. Based on that date, plus the warranty date calculation formula, which is the 365 date. Then remember because my work date was 2022, January 31st. So then plus 365 date, that work date will be carried over on my purchase order receipt. When I post the purchase receipt, the posting date is also that work date because I posted today. And then by adding that date, 365 day to that date, the warranty date is 2023, January 31st. So this is automatically calculated by the warranty formula you defined on the item tracking code. So that's another way for you to use the warranty tracking in the system. If you don't want to use the service item, you can use a regular inventory item and define the warranty date formula or define the required warranty date entry on the item tracking code of that item you want to track. So in that case, you can track the warranty date in your system through the regular inventory item. Okay, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope to see you guys again next time.